Hello and welcome back everyone to my channel. It's your girl Cassandra Olivia. If you are new, thank you so much for visiting my channel, and if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I have a new client who was kind enough to let me record her doing my scalp detox. This is a service that I offer for clients that have, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, is it seborrheic or seborrheic dermatitis, and they also have flakes and scalp irritation. So in this service, I am going to go ahead and just show you how I treat clients that have like the severe psoriasis or the flakes or the dermatitis. What I like to do first is go in, have my client come with a freshly removed canvas or braids, whatever they have in, whether it's a protective style ponytail. And then what I do is just go in, analyze the scalp, and I'm just going in with a rat tail comb and just lightly scaling her scalp, meaning that I'm just lifting up those flakes, but I'm making sure not to be too rough. Okay, that is the key. You don't want to scratch the scalp so rough that you're causing irritation and more flaking and redness. So you do want to be sure to check in with your client and just make sure that this is the service that's most comfortable for them. My client was fine, of course, during the whole process, and she was even kind enough to let me record her. So for those of you who are going to be inquiring saying, oh my goodness, is this going to be painful? It is not. I make sure that all of my clients are completely comfortable and they are confident in coming to me. So you guys know that I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm located in Delaware. I've been licensed since 2012. I got out of hair school when I was 19 years old. I'm 31 now, and I am really passionate about what I do. Not only do I love taking care of natural hair and hair coloring, but I focus solely on hair care and maintaining healthy hair growth and hair goals. So here I am. I'm just going through in each section, detangling, and this video is sped up slightly just because I didn't want to bore you guys to death, but I'm just going to go through and do her hair in subsections and then proceed to brush her hair out with my Paul Mitchell brush. She does have on a backwards bib by Framar, as well as her towel and her cape. You guys already know how I drape my clients, but the way that I'm draping her is the same way that I draped for my Olaplex service. I like to put the backwards bib on and then have it sitting inside of the bowl, which you see kind of in the background with the brush. So that way any of the flakes that come out of her hair do not go into my bowl or on top of my cape, and I can just collect them inside of the backwards bib and then dispose of them in the trash. So I'm just going to finish scaling her hair. You guys have been begging me on Instagram to repost this longer video, and I told you guys it was coming. This video, along with this client and one of my other clients that have the same exact situation, got over 1 million views each time I posted it. So I guess you guys are feeling this. I just never really posted these clients just because, one, I don't like to make my clients feel uncomfortable or insecure, because I know some people can be really self-conscious about having, scalp issues, and two, I want each client to have a great experience. So for me, it's not always about, lights, camera, action. It's more so making sure my client is comfortable and confident in what I'm going to be providing for them. So she was super nice. She was like, it's perfectly fine. And of course, I'm just going to make sure to blur out her face so that way you guys do not come for her, because this is a sensitive topic. But I wanted to show you guys that I do work with all hair types, all hair textures. I know you guys know that I work with mostly African American hair. That's just because it's my demographic. However, I do have a large Hispanic and Caucasian clientele as well. So I'm going to start showing you guys a little bit more behind the scenes of different situations like this and extreme tangles and all that fun stuff, so that way you guys can understand kind of what goes on behind the chair. So I'm going to finish scaling her scalp here, and then I will be back in just a few when we're getting ready to shampoo her. The same thing that I'm doing to the left side, I'm doing to the right side, and then I am going to go in and part the hair in subsections, going diagonal and vertical just to cross check everything, and then I am going to go ahead and start to shampoo her. Now, the important thing about shampooing is you want to make sure that the hair is thoroughly saturated with water, meaning that you don't just go in and wet the hair for 10 seconds. You do want to allow full penetration of the water into the client's hair before you start going in with the products. So I'm going to be going in with this client. We are going to do 4 different shampoos. I'm actually going to post the full hour-long tutorial on my website, so be sure to check that out at www.cassandraolivia.com with a full product list, pricing, breakdown, all of that. And then members, I have another cut coming for you guys as well, so please be on the lookout for that. I just didn't want this video to be super long, and for the people that want to really be educated and know like what's going on behind the scenes, how to charge for this service, how to price it, how to time it, that will all be on my website. I just wanted to, make sure that I'm serving and helping everybody possible, and you guys can go where you want to go to get the information. So I'm just going in here with my gloves. The first 2 shampoos, I did use my gloves, and I am going in slightly scratching her scalp. Again, this video is sped up, so I'm not being rough with my client. I just didn't want this to be super long, but you just want to make sure that you are working that product in, getting a nice lather. So the first 2 shampoos are going to be stimulating. I'm also going to do a moisturizing, and then I'm also going to go in with my K18 detox. I will be sure to link that down below or tag that in the video as well. And then after that, I did go in with the moisturizing and a stimulating shampoo, which just has rosemary, tea tree, and peppermint, just to calm her scalp and to also get rid of any irritation and any further flaking. So I'm going to go ahead and do my 3 shampoos. I am using a shower head from EcoHeads. This shower head just filters out the water to make sure that the water is not harsh on your client. It takes out any extra minerals and impurities that may be coming from your faucet or from your tap, and then it just provides the best service for the client. So I am going in with that. And then the very last shampoo I'm going to use for this client as well is going to be her shampoo that her doctor actually recommended. So clients that have this condition, I do recommend them to go see a dermatologist or a trichologist. Dermatologists and trichologists specialize in scalp and skin conditions. So if it's something beyond my realm of expertise, I will outsource and advise my clients to go elsewhere, which is what this client did prior to coming in. She already had her medication ready, so I did my typical shampoos, and then I went in and just did her medicated shampoo at the end. Once I was done her medicated shampoo, I did let that sit for about 5 minutes just to penetrate her scalp and to work, and then I did go in and just do the deep condition with the steam and then the moisturizing and the stimulating. So again, just enjoy as I shampoo her. I didn't want this to be too difficult, but I just wanted to show you guys her before and her after, and then show you her scalp, and then the reason why your girl makes the big bucks. Okay, so enjoy this shampoo portion. Drop a comment down below if you want to see more content like this, or if you want to see a certain type of content that you don't see on my channel. Please let me know what you guys want to see. I am back to part-time for the summertime. I was already part-time to begin with, but now I'm super part-time. So with that being said, I just want to know what you guys want to see, so that way I know what content to keep producing for you guys. So enjoy this, and I will be back in just a few moments. So this right here is that medicated shampoo I was talking about. So this was the last shampoo that I used just to ensure that it works properly and it does what it's intended to do. Just be sure to always read your label and check in, with the physician or with your client to make sure that you're using the product as intended. And then after that, I did go ahead and rinse that product. And now we're just going to go in and do a deep condition for about 10 minutes. Once she was done that, I did rinse her and blow dry her off camera just because I didn't want you guys to be bored to death. If you want to know how I blow dry, I have tons of blow dry tutorials on my channel from years and years of doing hair. So just be sure to check that out. I have different playlists for different things if you guys are looking for something specific. So again, I'm just going to rinse her out, go in with my moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. What am I talking about? I already did the shampoo. I'm going in with my moisturizing conditioner and my stimulating conditioner, and then we are going to blow her out, and then I will show you guys how her scalp looks once we're done. All right, so this is my client's final result, and I do have no windows in my room, so sometimes the lighting's off. So I know her scalp looks a little red, but what I'm going to do is place my fingers literally right next to her scalp so you can see how red my fingers look compared to her scalp. I promise she's not irritated or anything like that. It is literally just my lighting. So here I am just putting my hand here so you guys can tell my hands are actually way more red than her hair. And we got her scalp nice and clean, and look at that shine with just the blow dry. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.